What's up, YouTube? Breezy J here, and I wanted to make a video. The 8th is going to be 1 month since I've gotten the braces on, and I know I've said I'm going to do a monthly update video, just pretty much explaining like the last video that I made. It was after I got them on and how that all went. Now this time we're talking about a month later. So let's recap. So when I got them on last month on the 8th, it just felt weird. Like the whole, like everything. And no pain whatsoever. Those spacers, man, I tell you what, they are the worst week of your life if you're in the midst of getting braces. And I feel bad for those that have to have them in for longer than 1 week. So today is what, March 2nd, and there you go. Like, I see a lot of improvement. There's gonna be a lot more improvements too. So one of the things that that are very challenging is if your teeth are very clustered or cluttered. I mean, they're cluttered, like pushing in on each other, makes it very difficult to floss because you have to weave it in between your teeth, which puts pressure on it. I didn't have much of an issue for that. Right here, it used to be closer together, and I think they're raising up or maneuvering around. Now I can actually get a platypus flosser in. And let me get one. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna go and get a platypus flosser. If you don't know what that is, 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So I was very unprepared, obviously, because I didn't think I was going to talk about this. So after your space was taken out and you get your braces put on, they're going to give you a packet like this, something like this. Okay, and they're going to have a little bit of, I guess you could say goodies, freebies, whatever. These are called Easy Through, and they're just like this. This loop, you put the string. For those of you that never had braces, this is what you would put the floss through. You put it in between brackets, pull the string through, then you use that to floss. I'll put this back in here because it's still good. They give you that. These are, I want to call these a generic platypus flossers because these are generic. They're Henry Sheen. They're really generic. That's free. What more could you expect? They give you a pouch like this full of wax, and wax is like if it's affecting your cheek or your gum or whatever because of the brackets scraping on it. You put a little bowl, you rip a piece off, put it in a bowl, make sure the bracket or tooth, whatever you're putting it on, is completely dry. And you put it right on your bracket. Keep the thing from getting worse. They give you a little pamphlet here, and it just pretty much explains like everything is what. So obviously these are brackets, they got the bands, the arch wire, the ligatures, and it's just pretty much the correct wording, just in case you would have to call if you have a malfunction or something going on. They also give you a little thing of dental floss too. And this right here just pretty much explains how how to brush and floss with braces on. And there's specific ways that you got to do it. If you have a generic toothbrush, you got to do a circular motion. However, you can use an electric toothbrush that one of those spinning ones, and all you have to do is just run it across. And you have to do the tops first. What you got to do is you put the toothpaste on it, run it through the front in a circular motion, then the tops, then the bottoms, and then normally on the bottom of your teeth and behind your teeth. And then most importantly, and a lot of people don't tell you this, but run it across the top and bottom of your gums too, because a lot of the times floss doesn't get that clean. And they also give you a couple of plaque pros, and if you're not familiar with that, one second, gotta open it up. This is what a plaque pro is. It's just a little, kind of like a pipe cleaner, but it's meant for your teeth. So you got this, and what you do is you just put it between your brackets, clean the sides of your brackets and behind the arch wire, just in case, the toothbrush doesn't get everything that's behind it. So these are very handy. They come in different sizes. This is a small one. It's very flimsy. I don't really like them. But you know what? I had a $1 off per pack, and they come with 12 of them. So I guess that's good. But it's Plaque Pro. And it says it cleans between teeth. I don't know if they're talking about the bristles, but I ain't sticking that metal piece in between my teeth. Now these are what actual platypus flossers are like. Not the ones that I just showed you. They look like this. This is the pretty much, it's the clean in between like the arch wire and the rubber band bracket like. This right here is why I like it, because on the other ones, this is a lot thinner. This one, and those ones are not as thin. So you're able to put it in like this, and it'll squeeze between the arch wire. See if I can get that. Perfect. See how thin that is? You use this side right here to go between the arch wire. So that's all that they give you. Now, I ordered these off of Amazon. I ordered these off the website. They're a lot cheaper on Amazon. It's Platypus brand, so I know they're the real thing. I don't get the replicas of any kind. This I got from their website. They're good for what they are meant to be used for. I just don't like how flimsy the wires are. But, when you first get your braces on, it takes a lot of time to get adjusted to clean that good. Because it's got to be exceptional cleaning. You got to brush your teeth 3 times a day. Pretty much after you eat, so you really got to limit what you eat. Eat breakfast, wait 20 minutes after you eat. You can watch why you have to wait at least 20 minutes after you eat. It's something about the crystals of the teeth. Then you eat your lunch, wait 20 minutes, then brush your teeth. And then after dinner, you wait 20 minutes before you brush your teeth. That's when you do your deep cleaning. So usually what I do is I'll take my platypus flosser and I'll just start flossing my teeth. There's gonna be some time. See, now there's one part on here, and on the 8th I'll bring that up. There's one part where my band is, and I can't get no floss or nothing in between the tooth. So I'm gonna let them know, see what they can do about it. If they can't do nothing about it, then it is what it is. But if there's something that you can't do or something that prevents you from doing what you need to do, let them know. I don't think it's very critical enough to, hey, so I'll just wait till my appointment. So I'll floss, and then I will brush, and then I will use the Plaque Pros. Make sure you put toothpaste on the bristle. Clean all around it, nice sides. I even do the front too. Get them all nice and shiny. And then I'll mouthwash. Now recently I just got a water pick. And if you don't know what a water pick is, it's an electronic device. And this one's rechargeable. It comes with the different kinds of heads. You got your power spray. You got the power spray with the brush on it. And that just pretty much gets the stuff in between hard to reach areas. It just blows it out and shoots it out with water. I tried it last night for the first time and it works really good. So I recommend you doing that too. When I first tried it, and this is the funny part, when I first tried it, I had my mouth wide open. So, water was going everywhere, all on my shirt and all over the mirror and all over the sink and floor and whatever. Until I figured out, well, I guess I gotta close my mouth, and it worked. Close with the mouth closed. The only difference is when your mouth fills up with water, it tends to leak everywhere. So in the end, it really didn't matter. Just, I don't know. If you have any suggestions on how to use a water pick, leave it in the comments. All right, so I don't want to make this a too long of a video. I mean, it is going over a month worth of time. So when you do get them on, it's going to rip the sides of your cheeks up. See that? So it really doesn't bother me. And it didn't bother me. It didn't bother my lips. So it doesn't bother me, really. It doesn't bother me at all. Never did. No pain or anything. And that's what the wax is for. If it ain't ripping or gashing open, which it really never did, I mean, it kind of rubs, makes it rub a little raw, but it doesn't bother me. It doesn't hurt at all. So, I mean, it heals just fine, but then other spots, it gets raw and whatever. But that's normal. That's normal. And then when you rub your tongue against your braces, like that or whatever, they can be sharp. And so, sometimes it could leave a mark on your tongue, like a cut, mainly from the arch wire, because, it's like a cheese grater, like one of those cheese cutters, the metal wire. If you're watching this, you're probably way too young to even know what that is. I don't know. But, I mean, other than that, no pain at all. I'll tell you what, I've seen my teeth straighten up. There's actually a couple teeth that actually was pushed up because it was low. And this one right here, and this one right there, I think a few more weeks, and it'll be out from behind each other. I am getting a gap right there, I noticed. But I guess that's normal. They're eventually going to have to do whatever they do to close the gaps in. I don't know if that's called a power chain or a stronger, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I go by what I know, what I learn. I do a lot of research. I've done a lot of research for the past year before I even thought about getting braces on. So I knew what I was expecting. I know what I expect. So none of this comes as a surprise. If there's a situation, before I even call, I always look up on YouTube or I look it up on Google. Very, very important, very important resources. Your lips change. You kind of got to slur. Because they're bulky, a little bit bulky. So your lips change. So it's my bite was so bad when I first got them on. Like whenever I'd chew, I wasn't able to chew right. I had to chew like kind of like chew, but it didn't hurt or nothing. It's just that they weren't aligned. See? And I think it's pulling down a little now because I don't know. I honestly don't know. But lately I've been able to chew right with both sides, you know, touching each other now. Before, I only had like one tooth that was able to touch the other tooth, and that was all I could do. There was a moment of time when it was kind of hurting. I think it was just shifting. So shifting, pain. But it wasn't even bad. I mean, the spacers were 10 times worse. So this was just like a light pain if I were to eat. It's kind of like sensitivity, I guess you could say. Messes with your language. If you're trying to speak conversation, a lot of times things are not going to come out the way that you want them to come out. That's normal. I don't have no whatever that metal bracket up on the top of your roof is. What is that? I don't know. Whatever it's called. Expander. But that's that. All is well. All is well. I have no complaints about it. I'll make another videos soon. Just make sure you like, comment, or subscribe for the latest vlog or whatever you want to call this. Update, checkup, name it whatever you want. But get these. If you got braces on, you're using regular floss, get these because they're just like using floss picks, but they're meant to be used for braces. See? If you know, these are good too. They do the job. They only last a week per piece, so I mean, I'm sure if you took care of them, they could last longer, but cleanliness, you might want to replace them every week. This is long, I know, but that's that. That's all I gotta say. If you have any questions or whatever, just comment them underneath and I'll get back to you. Hope you all have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day out, kind of chilly, but it's cold. Enjoy your day. Breezy J. Out!